Hello beautiful people, my name is Celia Musonengzengele. If you're coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, welcome and please subscribe. And if you are a return subscriber, you are highly appreciated for your time, data, and every opportunity that you are taking to support me is highly appreciated. And to all the new subscribers, you are so welcome. I want to carry on with the story. I told you up until where now I'm reporting to the principal about what happened, and then I'm taken out of the meeting, and the parents are left there, and they are now being persuaded to consider other measures to close the case and accept the apology of the teachers involved. Before I carry on with the story today, I want to repeat what is the reason why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because danger lurks everywhere for the children, boys and girls, everywhere, from our homes to our neighborhoods to even our schools. So you need to keep up with your child at school. Please always check your child, talk to your child about their day at school, and please choose to be that parent that is approachable, so that if there is any sign of trouble at school, your child can be not afraid to come and tell you about it. And please don't I do know that we tend sometimes to believe our children all the time about how bad the teachers are, and we are talking all the time about why we should not be like that. But also, do not believe the teachers all the time over your child. Don't believe that just because I am Memzengele, you know me for so many years, I've been good, so there is no way your child can be telling the truth, because we are human as teachers. We do make mistakes, that is for sure. But be careful, there are also predators among teachers, guys. This cannot be said enough. There are predators everywhere. Even at schools there are predators. We may not want to hear it, but it is the truth. Fine. Now, upon the teachers, or me being chased out, the parents now persuaded to take an apology. Now, but remember, I'm out. Ne? Now I'm hearing this from them. They tell me that, hey, we were told like this, like this, like that. Okay, fine. After that, the district is involved, because this parent was like adamant that he wants justice for his child. And the district is called. The members of the district, guys, predators are everywhere, and people are bought everywhere. Can you believe when I tell you that these members of the district officials also suggested that these parents do take apology and forget about what happened? And they even minimized what happened. They said these people did not do their child anything. Nothing has happened to their child. They minimized the problem and said, they even said, so many children are in relationships with teachers. Just because your child did not want to have a relationship with these teachers, she reported them only because she was not interested. If the child was interested, you wouldn't even know about it. Think about that. I repeat, they said Your child reported only because she was not interested. If she was approached by the teachers that she was interested in, you as parents would not even know about it. They said that exactly. And this parent was like adamant. The other parent was like giving up. You know how mothers are. But the father was like, hey, never, ain't gonna happen. I need this to be dealt with. Guess what happened? I reported 2 cases. The district official, one of those district officials, went with this teacher and others. And the principal of Nogal, they go to which parent? The parent of the child that refused me when I told their mother. They went there in the house. They went to her home. Guess what they did? They convinced her that I am a teacher that befriends learners so that I can persuade them to lie about the male teachers. And it was also reported that because my husband had violated my child, then I hate the male teachers for what my husband has done to my child. So now I pass my hatred to all the male teachers. I'm busy lying about the male teachers. I'm using the learners. They went to a point of saying I pay learners. And then they insisted that Lena should admit that I had paid her to lie. And she did refuse to say, no, ma'am did not pay me. But the mother was convinced. I mean, like, is the principal, guys, is the district official, is the teacher involved, and his friend. They have come here to complain. Do I blame the woman to believe those? No. I don't, to date, I don't blame her. Part of me does not blame her. There is a small part of me that is sad that she did not believe her own child. But I think I understand the manipulation that came with these 4 men that went to her house. Their status: principal, district official, 2 teachers. Guys, yes, she's naive, yes, but think about that gaslighting and that manipulation that comes from these people. So she had no choice but to believe, and then she called me and told me that when she brought her child to school, she did not bring her child, she did not bring her child to befriend teachers. And I should stop befriending her child. I must stay away from her child. When I see her child, I must pretend that I did not see her child. Guys, she told me in no uncertain terms I must stay away from her child. She even sent me a WhatsApp that was saying that I even have the evidence today to say I need to stay away from that child. And that child ever since then could not look into my eyes. And I also respected the mother's orders. I never spoke to that child ever again. And as for the other child, hey, things they turned up. In no time, the news were in the social media. The news were taken to the social media by the learners. It was on Facebook. It was on Twitter. It trended on Twitter. You hear me? And guess what? That is when Lulu Cafe got into the mixture. He got that information from the social media and he felt he needed to lead a march going to that particular school to go and help protect the learners. And he gathered, he rallied for support on social media to say, please help me, we need to do this as the community. I got a call from the police. I was told your principal is here. Your principal says you are arranging a match. A match that I did not know anything about. It was the first time I heard from them that there is a match that was coming. Which match? They told me about the match that was arranged by Lulo Cafe. Do I know Lulo Cafe at that time? No. I know him as a DJ, that's it. I didn't even know him personally. But I was told I am arranging that match with Lulo Cafe. And I was told that if that match ever happens, we go and disrupt the school the following morning, I am going to be arrested. It's on a call. Whether the person that was calling me is the police up until today, I don't know. Because the person was calling me from his there. It was a female policeman. She was calling me from her personal line, her personal number. You do know that sometimes the police have got personal numbers, yes. But I don't know whether it was her personal number but it was not a landline. And she even sent me that Lulo's whatever, where he is gathering support for the match by WhatsApp. You hear me? I was threatened. I was told the principal is not. Now I'm like, the principal, the very principal. It was the beginning of the end for me. From then onwards, the principal and this friend of mine were leading the match against me now. I was taken to the police. They tried to open a case for me. Now the police could not have any particular category of crime that I could be arrested for. They suggested they open a harassment order for me. They opened a harassment order. And then when it blew into the social network, there was one of the former learners that had written in the Facebook page mentioning 4 of the teachers that she knew that were harassers. She stated them by name there. And that's when this particular teacher decided to tag me on her post, and he saw at that learner. Man, he saw at her very bad. You would never think it was a teacher that was swearing there. And he tagged me on that particular post, and then he saw at me as well on that child's post. And I didn't say anything. I was just busy screenshotting. Something just came to me that I need to just gather evidence. I screenshotted. He was basically accusing me of have coached that learner to write that post. Like I was the one that had sent that learner. And this is the ex-learner, guys. This is the learner that was very problematic at school. And this is the learner that I last taught at grade 9 level. Grade 10, 11, 12, I did not teach. But she was coming to write exams at the school because there were a few subjects that she was still writing. So she was coming only when it's time to write. That is the learner that decided that she was going to mention them like this because she knew. I mean, like it was a public knowledge. It was general knowledge what they were doing. Now, the learners that knew particularly, this one was the most brave one. And now when they take me to the court, At the court, it was the principal, 3 of his staff members, myself, and that learner I told you about that wrote about them on Facebook. They had taken the harassment orders against me and the learner because, like, somehow that very friend of mine had convinced the others that I was the one that had persuaded this learner to go and write on her Facebook. Like, I don't even understand that, but I guess the others did understand what he was saying. So we were taken to the court. And after the harassment order was taken out, guess what? Soon after that, the harassment order was ordered on the 7th of September 2020. On the 9th of September 2020, they are back at the police station with the threats that are said to be coming from me. That I have sent them the threats to say I'm going to do this and that to them. So they claim I have violated the harassment order, so I need to be arrested. The police said no problem, but we need evidence as to she's the one that sent these. Unfortunately for them, those threats were coming from the numbers that are not known. To this day, I still believe that those threats were self-inflicted, and I believe that they went to get a SIM card that is not registered to send those threats to them, because I had no reason to send them threats. Why would I send them threats? For what? So they wanted me arrested on the 9th of September 2020. By then, I am ordered by the district to appear on a hearing on the 10th of September 2020. So I was supposed to be arrested on the 9th so that I do not pitch for the hearing that I'm supposed to attend on the 10th of September 2020. Unfortunately for them, the police refused to arrest me. So I do go to that hearing. At that hearing, I lay out all the evidence there. And guess who I'm finding? The very district official that went to that family, that home, and asked that mother not to take anything coming from me. Not what? Guess how did I know about that incident? This district official is bragging and telling me that in this hearing, in this particular hearing, and I find 4 people in there, but he was not afraid. Like, the rot is so bad to the point where a person can admit such a thing in front of other people. That we went there to that family, we told that mother not to listen to you because you are an instigator. You are instigating trouble at the school. That's what the official said to me. I've never cried like that. Hey. So he told me that I'm gonna be charged. I'm gonna be charged for these news making the headlines into the social media. How did they get there? So I'm gonna be charged for that. Because there's no way these news could have made it their way to the social media. I must be involved, so I'm gonna be charged. He is charging me for that, and I'm gonna get a charge sheet soon. Okay, now I'm telling him, because this is the highest person in the dispute management. I can't remember that office. It was some dispute management what office. He's the highest. I'm asking him, these people have taken me for harassment order. Now I've got the harassment orders from the 3 of them. There were 6. Like, at the end, we ended up with 6 teachers who were like doing the same thing, because now as the case went on, from that 4 other learners came, and it implicated the total of repetition of these and extra 2 teachers. And guess who the extra 2 are? One is the principal, and then one is one of the staff members who's not even a teacher, one of the support staff at school. So there were 6, implication of 6 teachers. And in the process, 2 of the teachers of the first 4 that I reported were hired on SGB post, and now, oh no, not at that time. Fine, I'll come to this. Okay, fine. Now let's just say 2 of the staff of the first 4 staff members that were involved in the harassment of the first two children that reported, 2 of them were hired by the school governing body, and then 2 were hired by the Department of Education, and these extra 2 were hired by the Department of Education. So 4 teachers were employees of the Department of Education, 2 were school governing body. Fine. Now from then onwards, we are at the court for the harassment order. We had to appear at the court on the 15th of September. We were right in front of the court, and there at that court, their harassment orders were, the magistrate told them that I am very much aware, I've heard your news on the social media. To their surprise, the magistrate was a very young magistrate. He was in his 30s. He told them point blank that I have followed the story of your school when a principal. Principal is one of the people that have taken me to the court. That is right there in the court in front of the magistrate with me and the other teachers. And the principal, the magistrate was like, if this female teacher is a problem, what have you done? Are you telling me that you do not have the internal structures at your school that you could have dealt with? And if those internal structures fail to deal with her, don't you have the district to reprimand her? Because we're supposed to, whatever you cannot handle at your school needs to be taken to the district to handle. So why are you bringing your staff to me? Why are you bringing your staff? This is your staff. These people are your staff. Why are you bringing them to me? Why are you coming to me as well? And for what? He looked at the principal and said, I've heard news about you and your staff. On social media, things are bad for you. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to give a harassment order for you to harass, go and harass, use it to harass the staff member that decided to do the right thing for the learners. This is what you as the principal are supposed to be doing. She is not even supposed to be taking this role, whereas you are there. And that is the end of the court. The harassment order is not granted. And we come out of there, and now I have to go back to school, the very same school where I had a harassment order put by 3 of the 6 teachers for me, claiming that I am lying about them. I'm using the learners to lie about the male teachers. You know, some of the things were so ridiculous in there, to a point where they said I sold stuff, I sold my house stuff so that I can get money to pay the learners. And some of the, like, the, you know, the most ridiculous things that were written there, one of them was like, I take loans just so that I can pay the learners. You think this statement is crazy, ne? Wait until you see those harassment orders. Lucky for me, I had printed them out. I had made copies. I still have those copies today of the things that you were trying to paint on me to avoid only the truth not to come out. Thank you for watching this part 2 of the story, and then from here onwards we'll go to part 3, which will be the last part. I'll try and congest everything into the third part because I don't want to make one long story. Thank you so much for watching this part. Please remember to like this video so that YouTube can flag it for other people to see it, because we really do need to make people aware that our children are not safe in schools, and the most ridiculous things happen everywhere, even at schools. Thank you so much for watching. Keep sharing, keep commenting in the comment section, and wait for the next part. Thank you.